Super cold starts in the wintertime. It's minus 21 degrees Celsius, minus 6 degrees Fahrenheit outside, super cold. You have a push button start car. In the wintertime when it's super cold, push the button without your foot on the brake pedal, because as you know, the engine won't start without putting your foot on the brake pedal. So keep your foot off the brake pedal, push start, allow it to do the diagnostics that it's cold. It'll do that, it'll adjust the air fuel intake into the engine, and then do that for about 30 seconds, let it sit, let the electricity flow through the system and get it kind of warm, do its system diagnostics, and then put your foot on the brake pedal, push and start. And that's how you do a cold weather start when it's sub-zero temperatures in the winter time. Let the vehicle run long enough for you to clean off the outside of the car, and then proceed and drive it gently. It doesn't need to come up right up to the top. The only thing that's warming up when you're running it in cold weather is the engine. You're not warming up the transmission, you're not warming up the drivetrain, all the other components of the vehicle. So the only thing you're warming up is the engine. You actually have to drive it to warm up the other components of the vehicle. And that's what you want to do to get it at maximum operating temperature. One other tip in the wintertime, when it's super cold out for extended periods of time, keep your fuel tank full so that water doesn't condensate inside the fuel tank and fuel system, because that's what will happen if you let the fuel run down below a quarter of a tank. As well, it's not smart while you're out on highways and those types of things. If you end up in the ditch or whatnot, you want to have the fuel tank full in case you need to run the engine for heat. And the last piece in the wintertime, make sure you have a charging cable for your phone, because if you get stranded out on the highway, you have to be able to call for help, and you need your phone charged to be able to call for help. So have that. So now we've got the engine started. Now we get out and we clean off the vehicle. By the time we get the vehicle cleaned off, it'll been running for 2 or 5 minutes. That's long enough to get going, and then just run it easy until the engine temperature comes up to operating temperature. The things I do for my smart drivers, sitting out here in the freezing cold, shooting a video, but it's great. And remember, pick the best answer, not necessarily the right answer. Have a great day. Bye now.